Our editors asked 6 artists on Fiverr ranging from
30 euros all the way to 250 euros
to paint our Warhammer-like miniatures.
The only thing we've been given is 6 different price tiers and 6 differently painted miniatures. And we have to figure out which miniature paint job costs what.
And I guess the one that has the best guesses
gets all the cookies. I guess this is the ultimate Fiverr challenge. Let's go.
What the fuck?
I f***ing knew it! I'm so in the wrong here.
Oh my god, this is difficult. So Lucas, as you know, we've released a paint set with Vallejo.
Did we?
Came out today.
What the hell? And for these boxed paint sets, I painted 3 awesome looking
box art miniatures that are included in the paint sets.
Very much so. And we were smart enough to send out these miniatures to 6 artists on Fiverr. Because we sent out these minis 6 months ago to give the painters time, we sent out 3D prints, as opposed to the high-end plastic kits that you will be getting in the paint sets.
Yeah, so now we can compare sort of the official box art to these fun paint jobs from Fiverr. As we said, we have no idea how much they cost. I'm kind of excited to get started. What in the fork?
I think it's a German person.
Scheisinger security, something.
How's it going?
To the shit.
I'm gonna guess. I think this is the orc shaman lady.
Big brain. It's almost like you weren't born under the stairs.
I love it. There's toilet paper in here.
Ooh, green orc lady.
I kind of like it.
This is nice. It's got a little bit less atmosphere, but it's very neatly painted. And it looks like it's painted by someone who really knows like brush control and blending really well.
Box number 2.
Numero 2. I guess on the screen now you're gonna see who painted the mini down here. But Lucas and I have no idea.
Or they don't get to see that and they get to guess alongside us.
But you will not see the price quite yet.
Nothing here to see. Oh, is it the one that the sparkles in your
it's
mouth?
one of those poppy.
Imagine this is just cocaine.
It is popping so much.
I love it. Let's go.
Is this one gonna be in one piece or is it gonna be in 2?
It's in a plastic bag.
I think that's a smart thing because then it's not gonna move around as much. Ooh. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that first version you did of this one.
Yeah. I can already tell who painted this one, but I'm not gonna tell Emil.
How the fuck do you know that?
Because I know shit. I see it on how the legs are highlighted.
It looks a little bit like the Dutch guy who's like 17 years old, Jonas B. I don't know, I would be surprised if they take the same guy that we've used twice already. I feel like the horns, like the skulls, doesn't look like his style, but...
It could also be heavy paint.
I really like it though.
Yeah, it's a really nice
highlight. If it's Jonas B, I think it's the best one he's done for us so far.
It could also be the guy who painted the Black Templar dude for... I'm not gonna slice you too much here. I feel like I'm helping you here. That's the bad idea.
Number 3 on this box.
Fucking love sparkling candy.
This is very good packaging.
Is it though? There's no candy.
That is true. Okay.
You broke it.
No, it was broken.
Jesus Christ, Emil. That's why we ordered 6.
Oh, so we have another second version of the elf. Oh, but this is
but
nice.
You can't look
at
it.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, I like it. I really like this.
It's a nice. It almost feels a little bit like the colors of Craft World. There are a lot of purples and blues, and kind of like it.
I really like the face.
Yeah.
And tones in there.
This could almost be something you painted.
It's a bit not too nice.
You could just burn yourself. That OSL is neatly painted. The pink glow light. That's so nice. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Because I feel like none of these are low budget. But statistically, 1.5 of them should be under $100. And I don't know which one.
All of them. Which number is that?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Okay, Lucas. Which one's your favorite so far?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Ooh. sweet like a banana. Are we gonna get in one piece?
Probably not.
Oh, it is in one piece. Look at me.
Los dwarfos.
Pieces. So we got a dwarf with a glowing ball. Nice.
I like it, Picasso.
I think they've done a nice job.
Is that the original skull? They have a leaf there.
A branch? Yeah.
Then I broke the box art. I'm
good
pretty
to know.
sure there's not a leaf on that one.
Perfect. Yeah, this one is nice. Looks very much like a forest dwarf. Maybe it's not quite as much time spent on it as some of the others, but we like it. Box number 5.
Hopefully that wasn't the meaning. It's very much broken.
This is a really neat paint job though. Colors are cool, really atmospheric. Kinda like it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say if I think it's high-end or not. Guess we're gonna have to see that. But the gold and the sheen on the weapon is kind of my favorite part of this one.
Kinda like the tip of the weapon.
Yeah.
The magenta, pinky spear tip.
It's real nice, dude. I'm freaking hyped about this.
Yeah.
Let's see the next one.
Number 6.
This candy was a good idea.
It was really good.
Thank you.
Ooh! I like Picasso. It's on a freaking plinth.
Ooh!
And I feel like I'm gonna break it because
This one is gonna get 10 out of 10. Use the knife.
I don't want to cut my fingers off. There we go. Boom!
Ooh! Forest dwarf again. Kind of the same color scheme.
This one looks really nice.
Yeah, that is so neatly painted. You know who this looks like?
Patrik Puttesand.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Has he put a signature on it? No signature.
There's
okay,
no
that's
signature.
good. But yeah, this is neat. This is very much, I would say, like Golden Demon winner 2019 style, 16 to 20. But this is really neat. But man, I feel like we have a really, really nice lineup now. So Lucas, I think it's time for us to do the guessing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick you out, and while I kick you out and start setting up for the guessing, let's talk about this week's sponsor, Squarespace.
About 5 years ago, say 2 years prior to having Squarespace as our sponsor for the first time, we did our very own first website using their templates, giving us with 0 programming skills an awesome looking website. And since then, Squarespace as a platform has been upgraded with a ton of different awesome looking and just quite frankly great functions. And speaking of one of those massive upgrades they've done of late is the new Squarespace Blueprint AI, where you can design your website from scratch using their unique guided system. So you can either build a website from scratch to fill your needs, or you can simply use one of their awesome looking, carefully curated templates to create your very own website. The thing we've enjoyed the most with Squarespace is the simplicity and everything that comes with it. Take us for example, we've opened our very own web store where we display tons of different products such as brushes, t-shirts, you name it, our miniatures, and this is all thanks to Squarespace. It's so easy, even I could do it, and I don't even get cookies. Don't take my word for it, try it out yourself. It's completely free to try out if you follow the link down in the video description, and if you use the code Squidmar you get 10% off your entire purchase of a website and a domain.
Okay, this is a tough one, but since Lucas sucks, I'm gonna win it all. I feel like all paint jobs were pretty damn good, but there was one that felt more like a tabletop commission rather than like a more high-end piece, and that is number 4. It's nice with the OSL, which is kind of like a high-end technique, but you can see that they haven't spent quite as much time on it as the others. So I think this one is gonna be my $30 entry. With that said, it's not a bad paint job. Now comes the difficult part though, because they all kind of look freakishly amazing. However I put these now, someone is gonna get mad. Yeah, don't be mad at me, because I think they all they would fit the same category. But I'm gonna beat Lucas, I'm sure of it. So I have a theory with this one. The painting technique looks really high-end, but it does look like the person who painted this one didn't have quite as much time as some of the other pieces. I feel like I can especially see it on the base, because instead of like painting the sculpted base, they've added ground texture and just made it brown with some grass stuff. But it also have like some of the nicest painted skull on her blow dart. I'm kind of on the fence of putting her down here. So just like out of pure painting technique, personally I think this one might be the highest skilled painter, maybe. But this one is also really nice. Both the elves are so good. They kind of made the same atmosphere and technique. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go with this one as our most expensive one. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I mean, just look at the OSL on this one. On the knee, you have like the green glow from the muddy waters below her. There's some up on the arm as well. That is so cool. God damn! Whoever charged 80 bucks out of these ones, because I assume one of these ones charged 80 bucks. They did undersell themselves a little bit. Oh my god, this is difficult. This one feels really high-end just because the brush control on this one is just out of this world. Because of the plinth and how neat this one is, it might be a 180 euro piece. I feel like I'm doing it wrong here. I'm gonna do it like this one down here. I think we're gonna be surprised because I feel like this is an amazing painter that quite doesn't value itself as much as it should do. So I'm putting this one on 80 bucks, but it looks like it could be like an almost $250 paint job. I'm not confident, but I have made my selection. Now he's gonna think that I've done it like this. Let's see what he says.
Emil is now finished with grading all of these, and I gotta say, from the get-go when opening these, I think I have all of the correct answers right now. And I think we should start in both of the ends. I think this one is a tricky one, because in terms of just painting, the one you would like think is the one we paid least for because of the result is, in my opinion, this one, the little dwarf with the blue glowing ball. But I think it's a trick question, this. Because the price difference between 30 and 50 euros isn't that much. So I think we're dealing with someone lurking down here, underpricing their work. Then we come to the higher end. From the start, I'm like, what the hell? You can't fit a plinth in the 30 euro budget. So I'm gonna put this one at the top, because buying a plinth from 4 to 10 euros, that's cutting away a lot of the margin here. So highest margin plinth, obviously. And then it's Mr. Javi Paints.
Or was it Jonas B?
No, it's Javi Paints. It's gotta be Javi Paints. Because of the Spanish candy and the super neat brush control when painting the eyes. And yeah, this is Javi Paints, and I think it's 180 euros. These two are gonna be the hard ones for me, because they're like quite similar in terms of quality. It's hard, you know? This one has some freehands on it, and freehands takes extra time, which is something you can't do if you're not getting paid. So I'm gonna place these like this, because 80 to 100 euros, still quite close, but putting that little extra amount of OSL and those freehands does it for me. I'm gonna be ballsy, and I'm gonna do like this. Hoping that the person who painted this Orc Shaman is underpaying quite a lot for their work, because this is someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, and I think they've just dumbed it down for the time and the money. I'm confident. I think I have one correct at least. And guys, before we reveal who did what, just a kind reminder, we've linked all of these guys' Fiverr accounts in the description, so go write them if you need some high-end freaking paint jobs.
So Lucas, this was my selection.
We did not have one in common.
No.
Which is kind of fun.
Start from the beginning. The first package we opened up was this one, right?
Yes.
Female elf Kiranti with her spear with blue skin. How much did this one cost us?
We paid 50 euro.
What the fuck?
I'm so in the wrong here. I had that one at like
50 euro.
I had that one at 80.
I had it
Okay, at least
250.
I was only one placing off.
But
with
the
that
reflections were so nice on this one.
Yeah.
That was why I placed it at the top. I'm like, this is such a high-end painting of non-metallic metal. And I looked at like the texture in the back, and I was like, This has to be the most expensive.
No, I knew definitely there was a under €100 paint job, you know.
So the second one we opened was the female orc, and this one, I think now that looking at all of them, I think this one is my favorite paint job. Not because it's most technical but it just gives me the best feeling.
Yeah.
How much did we pay for this one, Peter?
We paid Javi.
I called it.
I called it
No,
as well.
you said Jonas B.
No,
and I said Javi Paints.
No.
What the fuck? Call back.
And then it's Mr. Javi Paints.
Or was it Jonas B?
No, it's Javi Paints.
We paid him 180 euros.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! Yes,
Okay.
I'm in the house!
I placed this one at 100. I was wrong. But
So wrong.
This was the toughest one for me.
It was so easy.
The number 3 was this elf, right? How much did we pay for this one?
We paid 250 euros.
250 euros.
I had that one at €100.
I am not surprised, though, because that's the thing. Like, there is so much time spent on each one of these. What I said in the video was, I think we're gonna be surprised because I feel like this is an amazing painter that quite doesn't value itself as much as it should do, but it looks like it could be like an almost $250 paint job. Probably the one that is most accurately priced. Really good, like the OSL is really nice.
This is putting mind ghosts in me because we only have 3 slots left.
Yeah.
And this plinth takes up like all of the money they get from the commission.
Yes. Especially if it's down here. I think number 4 we opened was the first dwarf with the blue sheen around the face.
That might be true, yes.
How much did we pay for this one?
We paid 30 euros.
30 euros. Which I think this one is fairly priced too. I think this is like a nice paint job. It's a nice price, I think. I'm happy with that.
Price is right.
I have one right, you have one right. So our second last one, Lucas.
It's the plinth dwarf.
How much did we pay for Dwarf de la Plint?
Dwarf Teraplint, 80 euros.
80 euros.
Okay, message out to their painter here.
Yeah.
How the f are you thinking? This plinth alone cost you like $4.
At least. It's probably more like 6-7.
But I mean, what the f?
Then he spent 10% of his commission he spent on a plinth.
I mean, yeah, sure, that's very nice of you, and we appreciate it quite a lot. But you shouldn't keep doing this.
I must say, this is really, like, if this would have been on Golden Demon, something like, as we said, 5-6 years ago, it is quite likely this one would have been in running for like a bronze or a silver, which is very good paint job.
But stop the madness of sending plinths.
And lastly, we have the orc lady again with green skin and a simpler base on $100. I'm not surprised because the brush control was really nice and the skull was so well painted. The thing that kind of threw me off was the base, because I thought like, oh, they've saved a bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm not spending as much time on the base, so I placed it on 50. But the paint job feels like it's in the right place. It feels like $100 paint job for sure.
But what can we tell from all this? It's hard as f to judge people's paint jobs.
Yeah, and the people are undercharging.
Yeah.
Again.
And apparently sending plinths. This is the biggest takeaway from this.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm so upset. And Javi, thank you for sending the... you know... Very nice.
Guys, if you want to check out these minis, they are part of the paint set that we did together with Vallejo. And in those 3 paint sets, we have all the paints that we've been using over the past year, pretty much. All the armies we've painted, all the minis for my 100 minis challenge, my Wood Elf army, the bust you did for Shirei. Yeah. Pretty much everything is done with these paints. So if you want to have the paints that we use in every video, you want to copy us and be as good as us, this paint set can be found down in the video description.
During this campaign, you can also find the limited edition Squidmar Infinity 2024 airbrush, as well as the Redgrass Games Squidmar beautifully designed wet palette. The campaign will run for 2.5 more weeks, so do make sure to go check it out right now. And guys, make sure to like this video if you want us to do another one of these and truly settle who the fuck is the best at picking the right price, because apparently we're not good enough right now.
1 point each.
So
it's quite
smash
bad.
like.
But
smash
yeah.
like.
Massive thanks to this week's sponsor, Squarespace, and of course all of our patrons, especially this guy up here, that one.